is good, my anime people? This was a bittersweet episode, bro. Not only was there so much talk throughout the beginning, learning more or less about what's her face's plans, the young princess, and how weird she is. But this was the episode of just like the telling of the ages of like everybody's resolve pretty much coming to the light, which is a scary thing when you really start to see it. Knowing that you may be on your end and you are just kind of rocking with it really terrifies me in multitudes of ways because I'm looking at the princess and I'm like, okay, yeah, I get it. Like she's royalty, just like her father. She's trying to be honorable or whatever royalty and just take the fall. But as a avid watcher and paying attention to every detail I can, I know for a fact she has allegiance with Aizongong and Albedo. So if that is the case, she really is waiting for the capital to be taken over, probably to put her as the queen. And because all of her brothers are gone, her father is going to wait in the capital where our cold demon is headed towards. And it's pretty clear that if anyone is actually left in the capital, there ain't gonna be no real fight left in them, in my opinion. One of the strongest people just stepped up to him, to the cold demon Kokauts, and got bodied one shot with his ultimate everything. And I mean, preserving him with ice, I feel like he is probably dead. But it could have been a cool way to keep him alive. And I say that because even as someone who fights like that, he went out there with less than what he could have had, which pisses me off that he gave away his weapon. But he was going on a march of death. And by doing so, he would have lost the sword then and there as soon as he died. I think that's just a grand scheme of, like, oh yeah, clearly these people are absolute monsters. I've seen the sorcerer defeat a melee person point blank range within a blink of an eye. Not even a blink of an eye. He didn't even get the blink and man was dead. So he knows what's out there and he wanted to challenge that. Someone who could destroy you without even your knowledge of it happening. And that's the type of man he is. So he got really lucky when it got to this person he fought, giving him an honorable battle where in the grand scheme Sheltier would have probably just been like, oh, you powering up? Lord Ines told me I should just be more focused on my mission and do what I gotta do. She probably would have just chopped his head off and used his blood for an attack later on and stuff like that, right? But we have this very honorable warrior who's showing up and putting on this display of, yeah, you confronted me, but I'm not going to hold back against someone like you who's clearly looking for a one on one fight. You didn't come here looking to fight all of us. You wanted a duel. Just by giving out your name and stuff like that was obvious, right? For him, anyway. For people that are fighters, they knew what time it was. Hence why he drops his weapon and pulls out a more suitable weapon for the moment. Man, like I thought there would have been more than just one clash, but like I should expect, things are just headed in the direction of Aizong absolutely owning and destroying most of, if not all, of the people residing here because most of them have already escaped as the girls during the tea party of debauchery was happening. Like I was so lost when they started jacking that girl up, bro. I thought she was one of Ein's people under disguise, and like somehow he snuck her in. But no, they were doing all of this because she needed it. She was going to stay just like how Brian stayed and got absolutely obliterated easily. So, yeah, that was the right call on them. We get all of them surviving, going to the southeast. I'm not entirely sure what they're gonna find. They said there's an abandoned place that no one may have heard of. Let's just hope it's not Nazarick, right? Ah, I love when people make foolish mistakes. Nah, but overall, man, we have what, two more episodes? I think it's a 13 episode season. So I really do hope there's a bunch of random stuff that pops off next week's episode to set us up with some more craziness, or just give it all up during the finale and then set us up for something even cooler. Because we need to know about this dragon guy and what he's going to do. He knows the capital's going to fall, so clearly he doesn't even have plans of showing back up and fighting again. So there's a lot of question as of just what is next for the show in my mind, and I hope y'all have the same question as well. So with that being said, take care, everybody. Have an awesome one. If you do drop a like and just subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. And not only that, drop a comment down below if there's anything I said or didn't go over that you want to go over. I'll read everything, and I do truly appreciate all of y'all. So thank you so much, and peace.